What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah! What up, y'all? You know who it is, your boy Jada Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah!
Btbtv. Chris John,
Malcolm, salute, little bro, please.
Yo, boy, let's get him, man.
Yeah, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. Btbtv, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah, I want a bridge through your frame off the highway. It's not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door all pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best, if you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair.
Btbtv. Just ain't fair, man.
Yo, Born. Show them how we do this, man. Btbtv. We bully the bullies. No run, no retreat. Yeah. Btbtv. One more time for y'all in the back. Y'all slow ninjas. Right. Yo. John Gotti flow, rap Pablo, Escobar status, rap game Corleone. I can show you how you lay back and watch your pockets grow. Stay away from devious women, end up like Papa Smoke. Y'all wake up every day twitching like yo, I gotta post. I wake up every day mission, it's $1 million notes, dominoes, bodies drop, rot stink like holotos. Broadway,
salute, man.
Salute, bro, salute.
I came for everything they said I couldn't have, got that and then some, and then some. My ones on overload, say y'all overdose. Your rappers in the tight squeeze and that like Cobra. We don't go for that. All she wrote, another tale from the street, death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost try and haunt your soul. Another tale from the street, homicide the folks who wanna play till them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street, black mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street, like an opera show. These kids be acting to their life movie curtain closed. Nowadays your foes will plot you where Malcolm X has 666. The devil on his shoulder won the death match. Reminiscing when more street ninjas was off the hook. Chasing D's up off the block. Trying to run and get the force. Blood on pavement. He's 12 years old and he tough to play with. He don't go to playgrounds. That's his fiends who want their veins stick. We can't miss. We can hit the target with our hands behind our back. Our eyes closed and half brainless. Don't play with us. Another tale from the street. Death and horror flow. The projects like a ghost trying to haunt your soul. Another tale from the street. Homicide the foe. Who won the place and them guns scream adios. Another tale from the street. Black Mafia. So Don Corleone mixed with Al Capone. Another tale from the street like an opera show. These kids be acting to they like movie curtain closed. Yeah. Btbtv.
It's a movement, y'all.
It's the movement, man. You're born. You're born. Let's get 'em. Let's get 'em.
Yo, peace, Maki. Thanks for coming on, yo. Yo, it's King New Jersey, Btbtv. We bully the bullies. I'm the honorable host, born divine almighty Allah. And we gonna keep it true. We ain't no Bloods, no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv that started his own gang. Like, nigga, what? Yo, today we gonna touch on the topic, right? Well, paperwork finally came out T.I., allegedly. So we're gonna check this paperwork out and see if Wack really found it or if he's just starting again. Let's see what this paperwork say. Because the whole world wanna know. Let's see, here we go right here.
And it looks like Wack is holding true to his word in 2023. Everybody finna be mad at Wack. He's finna go crazy. Waste you audio.
Oh, this is nasty work. United States of America versus Clifford Harris. Case number. Judge stamped. Oh, y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I know.
Knowingly possesses. Listen. Knowingly possesses firearms, machine guns, and silencers not registered to him in the National Firearm Registration and Transfer Record, and did knowingly possess and affecting interstate commerce firearms, and having been convicted of a felony that is a crime punishable by a term exceeding 1 year. Yo, listen, this give all this counts. The judge, this is downward. This is this nigga gotta have this nasty work. Why they send me this? They know better be sending me some shit like this. An affidavit and this here. This T.I. paperwork right here.
Oh.
It's the work. They just catch Jeffrey Dayton. They arrested this for 5.56 caliber pistol in the same closet in the same bedroom. The firearms were in the closet and somewhere inside the closet and inside the safe. So when they went back to the house, they found motion. It's nasty work. Yup. I'm gonna wake everybody up this morning on Instagram with this.
Blood going viral.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna be like, now who sent me this? 12 months a day, huh? Y'all gonna stay mad at me. This is nasty work.
Hey, well, I'm just saying, bro. A silencer is 5 years off the top. Multiple silencers, bro. Come on, bro. A year for all the weapons and everything. Then you got like about 10 silencers. You get only a year. That's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna make him talk.
You got him to talk last time.
I'm gonna make him talk.
Bro, think about the viralness on that though. Wack 100 disses T.I. Oh, it's going up. And let the diss be hard too.
And Wack got bars.
Don't let him shoot a video.
Hey, Wack could really do like a couple 16s though.
Look, Dre's got them all wrote down in the Wactionary already.
I was taught to read, so I'm reading. What's that name? I'll be tagging it.
Ain't it Trouble Man?
Yeah, Trouble Man.
Trouble Man 31.
And you gonna tag the man? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna talk. He's gonna talk.
Okay, let me put 12 months and 1 day, huh? Selective politics, possession of machine guns and silencers by a felon. Y'all gonna stay mad at me. I was taught to read, so I'm reading. At Trouble Man, featuring at Gunner, coming soon. There we go. I guess we can expect next single to be it's gone, bro. This is nasty work.
It's not like James Bond. It's not like choo choo. It's like you hitting a hammer on the concrete.
Poetic Flocko about to grab it, tag him in it. It's about to be on no jumper. Shade room gonna take a couple seconds to grab it. Hey, look! It's only It's only 5:30 for us. By 7 o'clock when we getting into the morning show, this gonna be a blaze. Ping, 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 ping. Indubitably. Indubitably. You got the Lions, the Packers, the Chargers, and the Broncos, the Giants and the Eagles, the Rams and the Seahawks, the Cowboys versus the Commanders, Cardinals versus the 49ers, Texans versus the Colts.
Hey, bro, hold on, bro. Who the Commanders, bro?
That's what I was just gonna say. What the
Or the Washington D.C. Washington. They had to change it.
That's what they call them?
The Redskins.
Oh, they
Yeah, it's not the Redskins no more.
Not the Redskins.
Well, how long ago did they change their name, though?
That was a couple of years. Yeah.
Hey, bro. You know what? Hey, you know what I would have did if I was the NFL? Right? Just because it's like, come on, bro. We've been calling them the Redskins. So I already know the people came with the bullshit. You know what I ought to change the name to? The Washington Pilgrims. Yeah, now we gonna call them the Pilgrims, the ones that did.
That's common. That's common.
The Washington Pilgrims.
Hey, that would have pissed motherfucker.
We're the Pilgrims. You can't get mad at the Pilgrims. That must have been the Native American people that was like on that Redskins.
You know that's who tripped on them about that.
So I guess when you think about it, that was a disrespect to them, calling them Redskins. Is that what it is? I never thought about it. So
That's what it was. Yeah, exactly what it was.
I never thought that calling them Redskins was considered a disrespect. Damn.
Disrespect.
Yep. Yep.
You think Doug was?
Now here with the paperwork, y'all. Let's get to this paperwork.
Man, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for having me on this platform, King. Salute to your family.
No doubt, bro.
But let's look at this paperwork, man.
I'll pull this to the. Oh, man. Do y'all see it?
Yeah. I might have to zoom in a little bit here in a second. Oh, yeah, there you go, too. Hold on. Okay. Right off the top, I got a question for you. Do you think it's valid?
Well, we all know the charges T.I. got. We know if you follow this case, I followed this case because at the time I was down in Atlanta. 07, I was in Atlanta, and I remember all this shit happened, and we all talked about like, yo, how does this nigga get off with a year and a day for have all them guns? He's a convicted felon. There's no way in hell you can call all them guns. And then I give you an answer full time, bro. Say it was 2007. I got locked up for all them guns. I just be getting out just right now, bro. I know that's a photocopy sheet, but also know the charges of what they carry.
So what I'm seeing from this situation is, man, it looks like everybody's trying to ignore what's in plain sight. They say a silencer with a minimum gave him 5 years. How you get off for 1 year without telling? That's all I'm trying to figure out. And it seems like everybody's trying to ignore what's right in front of us.
Oh, you know what the guy said though? The guy said he told her the dad. He told her his dead cousin.
Okay, what do you think about that? Do you think that's still snitching?
Man, if you tell anybody that's considered snitching, bro, to me, man.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure, man, because people like to pick and choose.
Because you know what? It's like, to me, telling the dead, it's like you telling their legacy. Well, the person that been caught for this shit, and you telling their legacy, then you making them look back amongst their kids and their family. You dig what I'm saying? To me, that's worse than motherfucker telling me to make me look bad amongst my kids and family, make me look bad amongst my community. Like, yo, we didn't know you did all this, but now you put all this on his name, and you got kids that's looking at this shit.
And then my thing is, I heard him say that he spoke to him in the afterlife and he told him to tell on him. That's some weird stuff, man. And I think we can't pick and choose. That's clearly snitching. You can't use an excuse that he was dead.
Yeah, salute to my brother Cross, aka The Plug. He in the building.
Cross in the building. It's the Plug Podcast. What you mean?
It's the Plug. Yo, Cross, what you think, man?
What's going on with you? I'm just getting up, man. I saw you on here, King. My bad. I'm just getting up. You know me, man.
You been grinding, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired. Like they say, eyes tired, boss. I say eyes tired.
I'm not used to hearing cross tire, man. I've been trying to figure out what super juice you've been taking, man. Shit.
Man, shit. This shit rough, boy. That's some rough shit.
Yeah, we're talking about the tipster, man. We're talking about the tipster, man.
Yo, the tipster. Salute, Queen. I see you in the building, too. Salute to you, too.
Man, Cross, they say Wack 100 got that paperwork, man. And they released the documents.
What?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Damn. Wack gonna do it now. He's starting to pull he's trying to pull the trigger on niggas now.
Yeah. That's all they can release the document on TI. Everybody can get that on TI, bro. That's if you go to the feds, you can pick that paperwork for yourself, bro. Pay that money.
Once the charge is over, it becomes public record anyway. Once they've already filed the charges, right? Anything becomes public record.
So I have a question for you and King, both of you. You guys followed along during the time that this was actually going on. I was too young to even pay attention to that. I just knew rappers as rappers. Why do you think that this wasn't initially talked about when it happened, and now all of a sudden it kind of seems like Pandora's box is being opened? Why wasn't this a bigger deal back then? Why did everybody kind of give him the get out of jail free card when it came to telling?
Well, I can say back then, a lot of the shit that they did, and when you look at listen to the rap songs, whether it be the R&B songs, we were so caught up in the entertainer and caught up in the beat, like the entertaining and even to this day, listen to it. If you listen to the verses of the song, it don't make sense versus the beat. And I think a lot of times we gave them excuses because we like the beat or we like the song. We didn't give the individual its just due, meaning as in the person itself. That's why, when a lot of people say that, or, for example, not to say it, but like when CW say, fuck the character, I want to know the person. Because if you don't know the person, we started finding out who the person was when he started going around there popping X pills and shit like that. We like, oh, no, that's just Tip. And then he around there allegedly taking stuff from females. Oh, that's Tip.
Him and his wife.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And we sit there and we say that, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, we gotta be honest, bro. Really do. It's at the end of the day, my thing is this sad. But go ahead, King.
I want to show you some TI trafficking case. Trafficking. TI trafficking. Human trafficking. This is why TI Tiny are accused of trafficking women. Here we go, y'all. Oh, here we go. Yeah, y'all want to see this, don't y'all? Y'all want to see this. This is what we're talking about. Before we get to anything else, let's get that last trafficking victim out the way. This is fair use, y'all. Fair use.
Drove me. I woke up, my phone was dead, I was butt naked, mellow.
She got that glow, she made of sugar and gold. She's my melanin Monroe.
Days I've been posting and Tiny yet again. If you've been following my channel for the last couple of days, I've been posting videos consistently about the sexual allegations against T.I. and Tiny, and it looks like one of their alleged victims, came forward. She went live on Instagram, y'all, and so earlier today, and Tiny.
Fuck y'all. I'm playing his music because I can. I don't have to explain shit. Fuck y'all. Y'all already got y'all laugh off of me because y'all think I'm lying. But at this point, I feel like I don't have to explain nothing to y'all because y'all his fans, and I wish a T.I. fan would. And I wish an Escape fan would. And if that pig get to tweaking, I'ma start frying bacon. Hey, let's be clear. This is my daddy's house. I've been running things around here since I was 15. Hey, let's be clear. This is my daddy's house. I've been running things around here since I was 15. Hey, what you say? Why you trying to get me blocked, Tel? Don't get me blocked, Tel. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Hey, let's be clear. He said, well, he owe you some money. Oh, shit. Oh, dumbass got caught selling weed at school. Oh, God. What? I should have made that roll. Hell no, I don't stay with my mama. I got my own crib. I'm 22. It's my first crib, too. I don't give a fuck if he get my page deleted. I'm going to make another one. I don't give a fuck. I wish if that pig, I want that pig to say something. I'm not from the A. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, Southside to be exact.
Stand up, baby. Stand up.
Hey, let's be clear. It's my daddy's house. I've been running things around here since I was 15. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't posting no address. What am I post the address for? Web say I'm from Uptown. I know where I'm from, but I got used to this. Yo, see, I said report my page. Listen, this is what I don't get though. Out of all the girls that was inboxing Sabrina Lioness, because she probably was the bitch. She probably the one making up for everything. To be real, how you gonna single me out though? The same way I came in your inbox, how you know them bitches ain't lying though? You get what I'm saying? How you know them bitches ain't lying? So because I said don't make me anonymous no more, I'm lying. That's what y'all trying to tell me. This not a club band. I had just came from an adventure park with my kid. It's not a club band. It says 7 o'clock and you can see the date. But I don't have to explain all that because what we here for is, so y'all tell me how the fuck I'm lying. How? How can y'all say I'm lying because y'all going up allegations that somebody put on Facebook? I didn't say that I was lying about shit. I ain't say that I was lying. He said I was lying, didn't he, Webby? And I was there. I'm about to come talk about exactly. My homegirl was there. I just didn't want to put everybody in our business. We took a trip to the A. You know what? Listen. Somebody said it's my bedtime. Listen. You crazy? You did say you lied at the beginning. I didn't say I lied at the beginning. I said, what I said was, how can y'all say that I'm lying? And it was 60 bitches. Yeah. And it was 60 bitches. Yeah, Buttercup. Let me go ahead and pin her comment. Yeah, because he was calling me Buttercup at the time. Mm-hmm. But it's 60 bitches that went in there and tried to tell a story. Out of all 60 bitches, because my face was shown, I lied. That's what y'all trying to tell me. It is so sad that he up here trying to lie. Somebody said y'all look like junkies. Your mama, bitch. Oh, I ain't getting to the camera. They won't fry me up. I was made for this. I don't care. And he trying to get my page blocked. You know damn well that friend wasn't. He better stop playing before I post these screenshots of him just DM me trying to pay me to be quiet. Exactly. Yeah, ain't nobody fucking lying. Really get into it. And Sean want to know something. If he get my page blocked, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna post some screenshots of _Troubleman31 of him trying to pay me to shut up while y'all talking about he at me. No, he want me to shut up while I tell too much. Somebody say we look like stir-fried shit. Yo mama, bitch. Somebody say make a backup page now. You would have got paid. No. See, he inboxed me before he posted that I was making false accusations about him. Okay? He DM'd me to pay me. Somebody said talking shit, Buttercup. Yeah, Buttercup is up here. He DM'd me to pay me to shut up about the situation because it had gotten too far. You know? Y'all think I'm alive? I ain't talking about you. I'm not explaining shit. Let the friend tell the story. Post the shots while you going in if you ain't fucking. Post it. I will let him get my page blocked. Watch what I do. If matter of fact, not even if he get my page blocked. If he say something else about Bobby Playhouse, I'm gonna post these screenshots of his ass in my inbox at I think it was what 2 or 3 o'clock this morning. I mean, not this morning, this afternoon. And offered me, I ain't gonna say how much, but he offered me some cash to shut my mouth. That motherfucker sound with Buttercup. Yeah, Buttercup, let me pin him. If you ain't team Buttercup, get the fuck on. I wish a T.I. fan would come up on this live. I wish I bring it back.
Yo, the Maki, what you think about that, man?
Man, you know what I'm saying? From this situation, my question is, first of all, I hope she posts some screenshots because what we're going to see from there is, man, why would you need to pay somebody to be quiet if you didn't do nothing?
Yeah.
That's the question I have. If anybody ever had accusations of me and I feel like it's hearsay, I might speak on it once, but after that, I'm not paying no attention to it because it's not true. But I'm going to try to get you to be quiet if I did something because you might have a little bit of information. And even if I didn't all the way do what you said, if even a little bit is shown, they're going to believe everything. So it's obviously something going on there, man.
Always something going on. And then if you know something going on, listen to this right here. Let me show you this. You know something going on when your wife's best friend, she come out the closet like this.
Damn. For me right now, I'm just first I want to say good afternoon to all of y'all. How y'all doing? Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. But I was just looking at this number up here at the top, and it's just so crazy, like how when I'm talking about God, I'm talking about something else. I never see this many followers. When I'm talking to people about saving their lives and stuff, I never see this many people in my life. It's crazy. Are we seeing this number? Well, I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to let everybody get in here first. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to sit here patiently. And I'm going to let everybody who's trying to join, I'm going to let y'all get on here because I see this. I don't really see this too much. Is that 5,200 people? 53? I don't really see that over here like that. Thank you. I don't see this many people in my room. Is this real? Oh, not 5,000 people. Not 55. I see. It is so crazy how we some nosy language. We as a people is a nosy as a including me. Hey, I'm nosy too. I fall short because I'm nosy too. But we some nosy human beings, amen. We are nosy. I mean, we all fall short for that, amen. We all fall short for being nosy. You see this? Somebody said don't talk to 10K gear. You think 10K finna come over here? Wait a minute. No. Now, Shy, we don't have this many people on this live, Shy. Now, you come on with it. And on top, we get the 10K. Nothing to me. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. This is crazy, okay? Well, I gotta know I like to make people laugh, amen. And I came on here today to talk, and I want to start talking now. I know you guys are probably having your screen recorders on. You can turn your screen recorders on because that's what y'all gonna do anyway. I know a lot of you, my truth, okay? My name is Shekinah Jo Anderson. My birth name is Shekinah Jo Anderson. I'm 36 years old, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, amen. And I'm a cosmetologist first. I always want to do hair. Y'all already know that, and I'm a cosmetologist first. And there's a situation going on, and I just want to speak on it. Okay. Now, first, this is what I want to say to all the women. I have been in an abusive relationship before, so therefore, I love women. Okay, like I'm a hairstylist, like I just told y'all, and I deal with women all day, every day. Okay, so there's no way Shekinah is going against women. That's one. Okay, have no reason to. I love y'all girls, believe it or not. We all girls, right? And we all go through a lot, right? So I'm never against women. Y'all need to understand that. And for people who watch me all the time, you should know that, okay? Now, I'm not going to let nobody use me. I've got to the point now that I don't do free shout outs. If you want a shout out, you have to pay me because at the end of the day, no one, really did it for me. When I say no one did it for me, I mean, I worked for everything I have. I didn't just sit on the Instagram and run my mouth, and I didn't just sit in public and pimp people, okay? Now, let's move on. So, let's go down memory lane. Let's go down to when I first met Tiny. I met Tiny through a friend of mine. Her name is Vanity. Okay? Vanity. That's how I met Tiny. Through a friend of mine named Vanity. And we met about 11 and a half years ago. Okay? Now, when I met Tiny, I came and met her from doing her hair. I was her hairstylist. And we weren't friends at first. We was just I did her hair. She did my hair. And this was the way that life went, but I always came in working. Okay. I never asked anyone to give me anything. I never asked for Tiny. We're not friends. Okay. I came in the midst of, they had stopped being friends for a long time. I think like 2 or 3 years. Okay. So, however, I'm coming here to say this to you guys because they had stopped being friends 2 or 3 years ago, have nothing to do with me. This isn't about damage control. And if you're here for whatever you're here for, you can leave because I'm not here in a negative light. I'm not here being negative to none of the situations. I'm here to speak my piece. I don't want to turn off the comments. You can read them. I'm not even reading them anymore. I'm going to just look at this camera. I'm going to look at myself and continue to talk.
Yeah,
okay?
Peace, my brother. Easy, so, stand up.
Like I said, when I met Miss Harris, her and Sabrina were not friends. I didn't even know her, okay? I knew of her through a friend named Willie. Willie does hair as well, okay? Willie's in the industry as well, okay? So, babe, like I said, in the industry as well, okay? And once I found out who this lady was, just hearing about her, because she had started making rumors about me back then. She said, Tiny's out here dealing with this broke bum, doing her hair, who this is. So I'm hearing the rumors about what she's saying about me. It got back to me. And I asked Willie, who is this girl? And he said, oh, this is just my friend, whatever, okay? Life goes on. A couple years pass on down. And she's back harassing me. See? And I didn't know her. I didn't know her. I just knew I was Tiny friend. Me and her never hung out. So what she said to you was the truth. See? I was not around. Me, her, and Tiny have never been this. It always been like me and Tiny. It never been me, her, and Tiny. This is what y'all need to understand. So I never was a friend to her. I never owed her anything. I never knew her. Okay? Now, after this, she would make out rumors about me and do all kind of evil stuff to me. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? I don't even know her. And I'm younger than her. I'm younger than Tiny. I'm younger than her. They're older than me. So I didn't understand why would this grown woman keep trying to attack me in every way because I'm only doing this girl's hair. No, stop. You stop speaking on it. I'm going to speak my piece and I'm going to speak it today and then I'm not ever speaking on it again. Okay? So after that, you know, a couple more years went down and she went to try to buy my name. I don't know if you all ever had somebody try to buy your name. I don't know if you know what that feel like somebody just trying to with you for nothing. You like, what is wrong? I ain't did nothing to this girl and she trying to buy my goddamn name. Why is she harassing me? I ain't did nothing to her. I don't even know her. Okay? It's not going to end bad for me. This is going to end blessings for me. So, Willie allegedly used to tell me stuff about her. Okay? And what Willie used to say to me, he used to be like, you know, she this person, she that person, she this person, she that person. So yesterday when I said what I said on the live, okay, I was speaking out of hurt. I was just saying what she was saying about somebody else or letting somebody else. I was just only saying that back to her. That had nothing to do with none of the rest of the women. I was really aiming that back to her because I feel like she's psychotic. That's my opinion. Because I would never go and attack nobody and buy their goddamn name. If I'm down with women, I'm down with women. I'm going to try to help you by your name, not go buy your name. I had to spend $5,000, you guys, to pay for an attorney and buy my name, my government name. My government, she threatened me. She told me she going to kick my ass, beat me up. I hadn't did nothing to this girl. I didn't even understand where this stuff was coming from. I'm like, why is this lady so mad at me? I ain't did nothing to her. Okay. So what I'm saying to y'all is, a friend of mine, Willie, told me that Sabrina would go and get women for her and her boyfriend, Patrick. So I was just saying to her, like, damn, all this stuff you saying, allegedly, you do it too, right? But I'm not condoning none of it, okay? Let me tell you about me, okay? I don't know Tiny for being this person that people are speaking on. And this is on my life. I don't know her in that light, you know? And it brings tears to my eyes because I don't know her for, I don't have threesomes, okay? Me, Shekinah, she don't have threesomes. I'm a real Christian and I can't judge nobody for what they do, but I don't have threesomes. I don't believe in a woman coming in my bedroom. It's not what I believe in. So for you to even put me in that, okay, sending out fake allegations saying that I recruit girls, not me. I don't believe in that. I don't have anything to do with that. And the girl that I know, we go to the mall, we go shopping, we go eat together, we play with her kids together, and I do her hair. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, whatever y'all got going on, because that's not me. Okay? Like, I don't have threesomes. I don't my man with nobody. I'm standing on what I am.
All right, now check this out. Go celeb source, because this was the wrong video I was looking for, but celeb source right here. He got all the case, he got all the facts of the case. So we want to see what we got to say about the case.
Celeb source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, man, we got nothing but this story on T.I. and Tiny. Now this whole thing is an alleged incident, okay? There's been no official accusations or anything of the sort. This is all an alleged story from one side of the story. Now your boy has found himself in a bit of a pickle. We dropped the story yesterday, or it might have been the day before. Yes, I don't remember what day it was. Okay, where a young lady by the name of Sabrina Patterson came forth, and Shorty was talking. Her and Tiny were going back and forth, exchanging jabs at each other. Shorty was saying things along the lines of, you know, how could T.I. possibly assist us in any way when he does violence to women and stuff like that. But it was all a strange kind of tweet, and I don't know where it came from. Right now, you know, we didn't want to really run with that one too hard, because that type of violence we kind of want to stay away from even dropping unless folks have receipts on it. Okay. And of course, this young lady came through with the shoebox of receipts. And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't a good look. Okay? Shorty broke her silence, saying that T.I. is a bit of a villain, but he was also aided by none other than his lady. Now, Shorty has an Instagram called, The Glam University. And what has happened is on this website, she compiled the stories of the abuse on her Instagram story from 15 different women on some Bill Cosby type ish, talking about they're coming forward with alleged trafficking of women and minors and all kinds of insanity. All right. And she posted this all on her Instagram account. And she added the DMs and the stories from these women. Okay. This one, now we're going to go through the tweets. And I mean, this is all kind of crazy. It says here, blank with them too. And they were going to cancel my plane ticket if I didn't. This is coming from one of the young ladies, allegedly, right? Cancel. And I'm saying allegedly, not to diminish what these women are actually saying, but everybody's innocent until proven guilty. So at this point, it's one person's word against another person. All right. And so far, we just getting the first side of it. And on this particular side, we have one of the young ladies that said, blank with them too. And they were going to cancel my plane ticket if I didn't do Molly. And Tiny was the one that always called me. So she's the ringleader. She's a worse abuser than Tip. I also woke up one morning next to their friends they travel with. I don't have a memory of it, but I was naked on my back. And when I put my head up, I was between his friends and his friend's wife. So they passed me off to them at some point in the night. And she puts a crying emoji. Oh, and I've seen Tiny do coke and take Molly. She's the worst one out of the two, if you ask me. I hope they get into legal trouble. Now, the person that was on the receiving end of this DM said, yo, that's crazy. You said that because that's the basis of the documentary. There's so many men that are abusers and manipulators, but none ever have a female co-conspirator. Somebody else came through and said, oh, okay, but yeah, I was around them for about 2 years. I seen it all. Wow. Are you traumatized by it? I knew this was going to eventually happen, and I'm honestly glad you're doing it. I'm assuming that's the referring to the documentary. I've witnessed so much crazy-ish things that have scarred me. I have neurological issues from the heavy Molly use while around them. Will you interview for the documentary? It's all with no faces. What you're doing will save someone's life. Yes, I will, anonymously, but I can't ever have them find out it was me. So these cats are running around here talking about who the ringleader is and all kinds of strange stuff that's going on. Okay. The person said, yo, I'm going to keep your secret. I got you. And then the young lady came back and said he referred to the girls as his cattle. I have so many stories. Whenever you need me, you let me know. Appears that another person came through and said, yes, it is true. Years ago, Tiny and T.I. kicked in my next door neighbor's door and beat and kidnapped her husband. We found her kids in the closet. The police was called. We gave a statement that stated his name and a guy that was from the apartment's name. Quick. It was like 3 o'clock in the evening. 3 o'clock ain't the evening, sis, but we'll keep it going. So we could see him clear as day. These people still suffer to this day. You can post my DM. I am not afraid. It's the truth. I don't know what he gave them. They left for a few months and came back and moved again. She returned at least 3 times before she never did. Okay. Now, these are all part of the receipts. I'm still scrolling. Another person says, T.I. was enjoying me too much. When I defended myself against her, T.I. jumped in and punched me in my face and choked me out. When I threatened to tell because I was young, stupid, I told too much of my business, it was used against me. I was told, if you tell B, we know people, you and whoever in your family will be deported because I had no papers. At the time, immigrant. After that, I returned to my cousin's house, packed my ish, left Atlanta, never spoke to my cousin again because I was afraid to tell anyone, came back to New York, changed my life, and just pretended It never happened. Who gonna believe me that I had a threesome with Tiny and T.I.? Tiny was too high, got jealous and attacked me, and when I defended myself, T.I. jumped in, helped her attack me. When I was threatened to the point I was in fear, I left Atlanta, never looked back. P.S. 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 My cousin still lives near them. Somebody else came through. I'm shocked I'm still reading this, y'all. Sabrina, please be careful. You aren't lying about that man or T.I. or Tiny. I know because my friend used to strip and fly here from time to time. Tiny and, I get this thing mixed up. T.I. and Tiny were her regular. Here go the reading deficiencies. Here it come. Please be careful. You aren't lying about that man or Tiny. I know because my friend used to strip and fly here from time to time. T.I. and Tiny, you see, I'm still struggling, right? Were her regulars. One day I went to their house and he wouldn't let me in unless I took an X pill. So he gave my friend and I a pill and soda. We spit it back in the sodas and pretended to take them. We all had sex. But Tiny invited Blank the rapper over and a couple of other celebrities. Who is that? I don't know. But anyway, let me keep going. He paid us $3,000 a piece, and I never went back. He becomes a different person during sex, and Tiny is the leader. It's weird. Exposing the devil is gonna be dangerous. Here's the thing about a state, like that whole thing. It's not the Blank the rapper. We don't know who that is, right? Because I'm sure there's mad the rappers, right? But when this person said Tiny is the leader, and then they ended it with, it's weird. It's something about that little it's weird that gets me, that makes me like, yo, man, people don't really talk like that if they're making something up. But I'm not going to sit here and say the whole joint is real because I'm only hearing one side. And it ain't right to just rock with the one side if that's all you ever heard. Okay. Now, apparently this thing has been running around. Like this information has been flying around. We've been kind of watching it and seeing how the whole joint was going to bubble out.
All right. So now you heard that, right, Maki?
Yeah.
So why isn't this dude? Why haven't he faced no real charges yet? It's got to be because he's still a government witness. He got locked up in California. Remember, he got locked up in California. Him and Ty got locked up in California with X and pills and guns in the car.
Wow, that's crazy how you just connected both of those things.
Yeah. So check this out. If he's not ratting, then why isn't he in jail?
Right. Yeah. And why isn't this investigation have further action? Why isn't it mainstream? Obviously, because he got some underlying work going on with the government, like you said. You know what I'm saying? He somehow ducked, dodged, and dived away from, certain charges, having a silencer, all types of things happen. Not even just the guns, but the drugs, everything that he has. Somehow he just sideswiped and escaped that. You don't see all these other rappers currently in Atlanta getting away with it without telling on somebody. I mean, look at the Gunna situation. So how did T.I. get out of it? It just don't make sense. And something just ain't right with this.
And and then you got to think about it too, right? When the shit was going on, it's all on the news. Check this. This is ABC. Check this look right here.
What?
Come forward saying rapper Clifford T.I. Harris and his wife Tiny sexually assaulted them.
The Daily Beast says the newest set of accusers join others who say the Atlanta-based couple drugged them and then took advantage of them. CBS 46's Brittany Edney live in Atlanta with the very latest. Brittany.
And Rick, we just recently spoke to that attorney's team, specifically getting not only confirmation, but brand new details from attorney Tyrone Blackburn, the man who represents multiple accusers against the hip hop couple. I can tell you that he says 6 more potential victims have come forward. This after Blackburn went public and asked authorities in 2 states to start a criminal investigation into the couple. And here's what we just learned about those individuals. Blackburn's team tells me that out of the 6, 5 are women and there's 1 man, and they all were in states either Georgia, California, or Washington State, happening between dates in 2008 to 2015. So far, though, Blackburn's team says that he has taken on 1 woman as a new client because he says he was able to collaborate her story, bringing the attorney's client total now to 9 women who allege that they were either assaulted by rapper T.I., his wife Tiny, or a member of their inner circle. Also adding that those women claim they were drugged and raped in incidents that go back as far as 2005, with many taking place here in Metro Atlanta. He also represents another
damn T.I. mad too, bro. A mad person charging you too? Wow. Atlanta is wild.
What?
three accusers who allege the celebrities made, quote, terroristic threats against them. Now, I did reach out to the attorney for the Harrises who sent us this statement. It is on your screen. You can take a look. It says, quote, the Harrises continue to deny in the strongest possible terms these groundless and unjustified allegations. When Blackburn finally exposes his anonymous accusers to the light of day by revealing their names, we will be in a position to confront their allegations. Hiding their identities makes it impossible for me to do so now. We fully expect, if the claims are thoroughly and fairly investigated, no charges will be brought. Now, we just received that statement from the Harris's attorney in the past half hour. I can also tell you that T.I. has previously taken to Instagram, of course, saying that it's very hard for him to stay quiet right now, even saying at one point, quote, we have everything that we have done has been with consensual adults. We'll have more coming up on this story at 6 o'clock. For now, reporting live in Atlanta.
Okay. Now let's get to the meat of it. It's on the news on ABC, bro, that this man and his wife was doing this. Mad people coming forward. Come on, man. Why is it? Hold up. And then everybody want to forget that T.I. also did this before we get started. He also did this. Hold up. Look at this. Hold on. Let's see over here. Okay, here we go, right here.
With the #1 album in the country, is expected to testify in a murder trial in Hamilton County later this week.
T.I. is expected to appear as a witness in the murder trial of Hosea Thomas. Thomas is accused of killing Falon Johnson, the personal assistant for T.I. in 2006. Local 12's Joe Webb was inside the courtroom for opening statements. Joe joins us live from the courthouse with new information in this developing story alert. Joe?
Well, Rob, testimony began this afternoon in that murder trial that's expected to draw crowds and extra security here at the Hamilton County Courthouse. T.I., one of the hottest rap artists in America today, is expected to testify later this week, maybe as early as tomorrow. Now, it was his personal assistant, Falon Johnson, who police say was gunned down while riding with T.I. and his entourage as they left a Roselawn club in May of 2006. Now, this morning, jurors toured the Club Ritz, that club in Roselawn, where police say it all started. Now, T.I.'s entourage was partying at the Club Ritz. They were there after a concert at Bogart's. There was a fight. According to police, they left in 2 vans, but according to the police, they were followed by Jose Thomas and his brother Padron. Shots were fired back and forth. 4 people were injured. Falon Johnson died. Now, T.I. is subpoenaed to testify tomorrow, but is not expected until Friday. The rapper has the #1 album on Billboard's rap chart, the 2 top singles on Billboard's Hot 100. Today, both sides laid out their cases. The prosecution says Jose Thomas's brother will testify that he drove while his brother shot at T.I.'s van. The defense says all the testimony is coming from criminals cutting deals who didn't come forward for a very long time.
If this were a ticket and it were handed to you, I think the first thing that would jump out at you is, this is 2006. They're telling me that I did this offense in 2006, 2.5 years ago?
Padron will testify that he was there that night, that he left the club with Jose, that he is driving, that Jose is in the front passenger seat, and that Jose fired shots at the black van, that it was Jose who was the shooter, and that Jose's brother Padron was the driver.
Now, the prosecution opened its case today with the testimony of 2 police officers. They expect a crowd for T.I.'s testimony, who will be a prosecution witness. Like I said, he is subpoenaed to testify tomorrow, but they don't.
There you go. One more. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this, Joe. Now, this is going to take the cake. Look at this shit.
But no, man, the dog is taking something here, man.
Come with me, all right? Question, whose bag is the Nike bag?
And what would be
Nah,
in this
salute my
bag
brother
to make
Scott
you
in the
just go
building.
nuts?
Salute.
Just kind of give them the right. This isn't school. You don't have to raise your hand.
You made a mistake. This blue bag is my bag. You get my bag. You get my bag. I'm the artist. He's my assistant. You pack both.
You're the artist. What's your name, sir?
My name is Harris. I don't want this. I want to comply, and I want to be very cooperative. I want to be very cooperative. I want to do whatever I can. Whatever I can.
Fantastic. You help me, I help you. You help me, I help you. Sir, at this point, are you giving us permission to check that blue bag?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
You
not.
sure?
Absolutely not. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Come with me. All right. Make sure you bring your sunglasses. Right there. So it's your bag. Okay. Just don't know how it got here.
He packed my bag for me.
Does he pack your bag every day?
Yes, he does.
Down
You're
there.
not implicating. This
What are
ain't mine.
those?
This ain't mine.
What are those?
This ain't mine.
What are those? Those are
It's a
38s.
bullet, but it ain't mine.
Why are those in the bag?
I don't know. The bag ain't mine. Please get it out my hand.
Come on, let's go.
He packed my bag for me. He packed my bag for me. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Oh, my man, on the ground. Don't you do that.
Bro, listen. Let
we're
me
good.
get to the bottom of what they're doing, and we'll find it.
All right.
All the smart
T.I.
T.I. It's working. I'm the artist. He's my assistant. We pack both.
You're
I'm the artist. He's my assistant.
All right, bro. Now you see that, right?
Yeah, clear as day.
If that's not snitching, I don't care if it was a punk or not. You ready to throw your man under the bus for some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And one thing that I heard, King, when I was younger, man, I listen to what somebody say, but when they show you who you are, you can't ignore it, man. You just showed a plethora of videos of this man testifying, telling who did what, where this came from. I want to comply, I want to cooperate. You're showing the history. So with that being said, if this is something that he's been doing for what, almost 2 decades now, is he has a history of telling, who's to say he didn't tell even in the most recent, even so who's to say he's not even telling right now? So all I'm saying, man, is if he has allegations like he does, he would do anything to get out of them. He's the type of person to throw his mans under the bus, man. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's a civilian, but he portrays a completely different lifestyle, and now he's being exposed because you just showed me a whole track record of this man being a snitch. We got to call the ace and the spade, man. We can't just bypass it because like we like the records and we like the song. Nah, man. This is who he is. This is Tipster. Yeah. This is Clifford Harris, man. This is who it is. So damn. That's all I gotta say is damn.
I mean, he's showing who he is, man. Got a record of him telling, bro. It's a record of him telling, bro. I'm not understanding how people ain't seeing this shit, bro. But you know what it is? I'll tell you exactly what it is. T.I. got these people head so much, and they thinking that because he's a celebrity, he can't do no wrong. We know this nigga do wrong. We know this nigga doing wrong, bro. And we gonna keep letting him get away with it. Know why they keep letting him get away with it? He's a millionaire. If he was poor like us, or I would say poor, if he had money like we had, this dude would not be still able to do what he do. Yeah, those niggas.
I have another question for you, Ken. Because when I grew up, I had rappers like 50 Cent, I had rappers like T.I., etc. And growing up, man, we thought they were just like the most gangster of the gangster. And now just seeing all this be exposed, man, and come to light, is this something that you speculated back in the day, or did you kind of like bypass it because of the records?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The only rapper that I thought that had any real official street cred, the ties was 50 Cent, and I knew Big Daddy Kane had official street ties.
No, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. MC Hammer too now.
MC Hammer too. Don't forget MC Hammer. MC Hammer, he had the motherfucking Oakland niggas heavy.
Yeah, he had a big, yeah.
the 357 bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them 357. Remember them? Juicy got me crazy, boy. I used to love them bras, boy. Golly, I thought they was the coldest thing. They were gangster too.
Yeah. So MC Hammer, he was gangster. It was few gangsters, but it wasn't many gangsters as portrayed. First of all,
you know what? I'm shocked. I'm shocked, boy. I'm shocked you never did nothing on Hammer.
You know what? I'm shocked I never did nothing on Hammer either, man.
Yeah, you talking about Gangster Chronicles? Niggas don't know how gangster Hammer was, yo. Like they think he was just a dancer. Like he was really that guy out there in Oakland.
Go Hammer, go Hammer, go.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
Hammer,
really
go
good.
Hammer, go.
Shit.
And so yo, you missed this. I'm gonna show you this again. Hold up. I want to show you
All
this.
right.
Let me
Also, you got to say. Also, you got to remember your boy Eric Sherman from PMD. Remember, he was the one that is allegedly sent your boy PMD to get killed that time. Remember that?
He said he set Parrish up, but it wasn't because he was gangster, because he had money. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and the reason I know this because I know Parrish Smith. Yo, he was mad at Parrish Smith.
I didn't know you knew Parrish.
We all got body, bro.
Oh, that's love, yo.
Let me show you this. It's your boy T.I. right here. Oh, it's right here. Yes.
Keep noticing that you highlighted saying money is the source of the reason they're giving all these passes. So I'm really paying attention to that. Money is the source. Okay, noted, noted.
Yeah, the purses, when they say, I can wear a dress, nigga, because I got a purse on that costs a lot of money. No, it's a purse. It's a satchel. No.
But Amir, you do it. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Status and money. Gotcha.
Right. Just imagine Mikey when he go out, he dress, you put the fur jacket on and put a merce around your side. They go look at you like, man, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, man. But then they see me hop in a car that, then they, oh man, you cool. Oh, okay. I see how.
Yeah, that's how it
We
goes.
abandon morals when it comes to materialism. All right.
Facts.
Whose bag is the Nike bag? And what would be in this bag to make Peaches go nuts? Just kind of give them the right.
Charlie Bun
This
Jr.
isn't
Salute,
school.
my
You don't have
brother.
to raise your hand.
You made a mistake. This blue bag is my bag. You get my bag. You get my bag.
See?
I'm the artist. My sister. You pack both.
You're the artist? What's your name, sir?
My name is Harris. I don't want this. I want to comply. I want to be very cooperative. I want to be very cooperative. I want to do whatever I can. Whatever I can.
Fantastic. You help me, I help you. You help me, I help you. Sir, at this point, are you giving us permission to check that blue bag?
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Well, you know, my little bro, respect the shorty
Come
love.
on, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Salute.
Make sure you bring your sunglasses. Right there. So it's your bag. Okay.
Like tell nigga.
My bag for me.
Does he pack your bag every day?
Yes, he does.
Down
You're
there.
not implicating.
What are those?
This ain't mine.
What are those?
This ain't mine.
What are those? Those are
It's a bullet, but it ain't mine.
Why are those in the bag?
I don't know. The bag ain't mine. Please get it out of my hand.
Come on, let's go.
He packed my bag for me. He packed my bag for me. Come on, don't do that.
I forgot about that.
Don't do that, bro.
Oh, my man, on the ground. Don't you do that.
Bro, listen. Now
we're good.
to the bottom of what they're doing, and we'll find it.
All right.
All the smart
T.I.
It's working. I'm the artist. He's my assistant. We pack both. I'm the artist. He's my assistant.
That's crazy.
The big
Yeah, I remember that was
game
that.
Valentine's
that was
Day
that
shouldn't
punk
go together.
episode. That was the punk episode where he got this dry seat. He's been doing that shit for a long time.
That nigga was a dry snitch. That nigga was telling.
Yeah, well, I say dry seat. I'm just saying, goddamn, just chatty patty. That nigga just got the Kurt Franklin on their ass.
Man, say that shit again. Court TV.
That nigga got like the boy NRM say niggas go to jail, get to coming out singing like Kurt Franklin.
I'm just shook on how we got, these rappers, they're supposed to be proponents and front runners of our culture, but the hypocrisy to all the shit they say.
And people will still rock with them. You know why? because that dollar sign, they see that money. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, I know a lot of niggas that money is snitch, bro. I'm talking about street niggas that got money and snitch. You don't think a street nigga that was snitch?
Yeah, they got them now, like especially in VA now, man. They got niggas they got out with birds and bricks of fentanyl. These niggas back in the streets to win and cop the new Bentley and everything. It's like, what the nigga? You just got locked up 2 weeks ago.
But I'm telling you, so you also know what? You also know they get paid to tell. These motherfuckers is paid informers now. They get caught, get locked up. The police are giving these niggas what they call salaries. $100,000 a year salary, $200,000 a year salary. They let them sell drugs. Any money they keep, any money they sell, they keep the money. They get the drugs over to the DA and all that, bro.
Wow,
They
that's
keep the
crazy.
money. They get to live their life, bro. They get to live a life of lavishes. You know what I'm saying? And they still tell them.
All in the name of snitching.
Now check this out. Full testimony to you right here.
The motion from the gallery will be tolerated. Everyone can be seated. Since we have a full courtroom this morning, I want to repeat and reiterate what the deputies have told the audience today. No outbursts will be tolerated. No showing of emotion from the gallery will be tolerated. No noises, coughing, and gasping. Any type of talking. You've already been told to turn your cell phones off. Not only can you be put out of the courtroom, but if you cause a big disturbance, you can be held in contempt of court and be locked up for each contempt for up to 30 days in jail starting today. So, and as I said before, the audience has been really good, but I'd just like to give a fair warning of what will happen if you're not good. Did the jury have any problems last night? Is everybody fine? All right, and the next witness for the state is? Judge, it will be Clifford Harris, and I think he's on his way from the second floor right now. All right, you can come right here to the witness stand. Clifford Harris, having been first duly sworn, was examined and testified as follows. Can you please tell everybody your name, your first and last name? Clifford Harris. And what's your occupation, Mr. Harris? Entertainer, entrepreneur. And do you have a nickname at all? T.I. And do you also go by T.I.? I do. And if you can let the jury, in your own words, Mr. Harris, know some of the current things you have going on in the entertainment or entrepreneurial area. Music, movie, clothing line. Okay. Construction company, nightclub. Do you have any songs that are currently hit songs? One or two. What are the names of those songs? Whatever You Like, Live Your Life, Swagger Like Us. And did you do a song with Rihanna as well? Yeah, Live Your Life. And you've performed at different award shows, is that correct? I do. Would it be fair to say also, Mr. Harris, that you have a prior felony conviction, is that correct? That would be a fair assumption. And you currently are awaiting sentence for another felony? Yes. And would that be a weapon charge? Yeah, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. And you have an attorney on that, and you're awaiting sentencing in the federal system, is that correct? Correct. I'm going to go back to your spring of 2006 tour. Okay. And could you tell us about how that was set up and who was involved in it? How it was set up, I don't know the promoter that set it up, but who was involved? Me, Young Jock, and the performers. Our usual team around us, road managers, DJs, we had the same team that works around us all the time. Would it be like a normal tour of an entertainment group that you go from city to city and perform in different cities, move on to the next city and so forth? Well, of course, it would depend on what you consider normal, but for me, it's normal. Okay, and was there a black tour van that you all were riding in, or some of you were riding in from city to city? I mean, there was a black van, but I don't know if we were riding. I'm quite sure we weren't riding in that van from city to city. Okay. We were either taking flights or had a bus, and we were probably just riding to get, once we get to a city, we'll use vans to get around to where we need to go. If you could let the jury know, Mr. Harris, to the best of your recollection, who were some of the people, the names of the people that you were involved with in terms of security, road manager, promoters, that type of thing, that were with you back in May of 2006? Security-wise, it was Ron Housley, and he hired a couple of guys. I think one of them was Mason. I know you referred to him as Green. I don't know the other guy's name. The driver, Bruce. Road manager, Clay Evans. My DJ Drama, Hype Man Doug. Let's see. And was Falant Johnson with you also? Absolutely. Big Phil was my assistant and best friend. Could you describe Falant Johnson to the jury, how you first met him, and what his role was?
Yo, Cross, you heard him, right? He said Big Phil, my sister, their best friend, but he's also the guy he tried to throw the buses in Punk'd too. See that shit?
So this one right here, when because he done had many charges. What charge was this? When he was going through what?
This right here is where he testified against the guy who killed his cousin.
Oh, the dead is the one where he said his cousin told him it's okay to give him the charge. The dead cousin. Okay.
Yeah, the dead cousin. The one he spoke to in the afterlife that said, "Go ahead, tell him."
That guy. He went upstairs. Him upstairs.
And basically describe Mr. Johnson. Well, how I met him, Phil's mom and my mom were very close friends. Phil's cousin and my uncles were very close friends. We were born the same year, so we grew up together. What town did you grow up in? Atlanta, Georgia. So you and Phil were like childhood friends? Yeah. It was my oldest living friend. We knew each other since 2 years old at least. And then would he travel with you then when you'd perform?
Hold on, pause.
All the time, yes.
The nigga,
that wasn't his cousin, was it?
He said it was his cousin. Listen,
I thought he just said it was friend.
No, check. He did say friend, but he said in the interview it was his cousin. Check this out. The nigga already lied on. They say he grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. The nigga grew up in Riverdale, Georgia. One lie right there. Here we go.
And what would his role be with your tour? He was my assistant. He basically woke me up in the morning, made sure I had everything I needed, had my clothes packed, and, make sure we get to the airport on time. Basically check everybody in the airport, check everybody in the hotels, just basically make sure we have everything we need. Arrange interviews, arrange photo shoots, just conduct all my personal business, whatever it may be. Make sure everything I need done at the house is taken care of. Make sure all my calls are detailed the way I like them. Make sure all my jewelry is secure, things like that. So he had a role in your tour, but he was also your best friend? He had a role in my life personally as my best friend, a role in my organization personally as my assistant. We just happened to be on tour. So it wasn't like, we was on tour and had him come along to assist us in the tour. He assists me in anything I'm doing, whether I'm doing a movie, whether I'm doing, whatever it was that I was doing, he would be there assisting. We just happened to be on tour at the time. If you could describe him physically, was he tall or small or big? Yeah, he was tall. He was probably about, he was taller than me, maybe 6'1", about 2. He said he was 230. I know he was 260. Okay, big guy? Yeah. I'm going to direct your attention now, Mr. Harris, to May 2nd and May 3rd of 2006. Okay. Do you recall performing at a concert at Bogart's in Cincinnati? Yeah. Okay, and at a certain point, do you remember going to something at the Club Ritz? Yeah, we had an after party at the Club Ritz. If you could describe to the jury, what is an after party? Well, basically, it's where a club wants to basically get you to come to their establishment after a major performance and use your name, your likeness to fill their club up, and they pay you to do it. And is that where you give a performance at all, or no? You just make an appearance? No, just make an appearance. Is that something normal you would do when you're on tour, do a concert and go to an after party? It depends. Depends on whether or not we sold that concert. If the concert had poor selling tickets, then you wouldn't want to do an after party because people would go to the after party rather than come buy tickets for the show. But if we sold out the show, then we'll pick up that extra money and go do the after party. And do you recall going to this after party at the Ritz? Yeah. Do you remember how you got to the after party? Yeah, we rode in the black van. Do you recall who was in the black van when you rode to the Ritz? Me, Phil, Doug, Ron. Is that Doug Peterson? Yeah, Ron. Ron Housley? Yeah, Bruce. Bruce is the driver? Bruce is the driver. Clay. Is that Clay Evans? Yes, it is, and a couple of young ladies who shall remain nameless. Okay, if you could describe to the jury in your own words, Mr. Harris, what happened when you got inside the Ritz? We went to our section and basically just sat there for a minute, kicked it. Young Jock went on stage and performed. He asked me to come up there, you know, to support him, so I went up there to support him, stood up there while he performed. Did you say anything to the crowd at all? I might have said, "What's up?" I didn't do no song. I didn't perform or nothing. I might have said, "What's happening?" Threw my hands up, walked back to my section. How big was the crowd that night? I mean, from what I remember vaguely, but it seemed to be pretty packed. Okay, had you ever heard of the term making it rain? Sure. What is making it rain? Throwing money in the air. And was that done that morning at the Ritz to the best of your recollection? Not by me. You see, you make it rain in strip clubs around beautiful women taking their clothes off, not in packed holes in walls. You don't throw money in the air. That's not part of the celebration in that city. And do you recall whether or not you or anybody with you invited any of the local Cincinnati people up in the VIP area with you? I mean, I don't recall, but it's not beyond the realm of possibilities. I mean, whenever we're in a city, we try to, you know, be as cordial and as civil and as respectful to whomever is around that we can, as we can. You know what I'm saying? I don't recall myself inviting anyone personally up, but I can't say that that was not done. Okay, and what is the purpose of a VIP area if you can relate that to the jury, Mr. Harris? The VIP, to separate the primary artist, basically, to separate the person who was paid to be there from the people who paid to come there. And well, that's the purpose of the VIP area. Also, if you don't have a primary person who is there, then people pay to get in the VIP area just to look special, to feel important. Okay, have you ever heard of Aristocrat Records at all? No, not really. I mean, vaguely after the fact. Would it be fair to say that there's a lot of maybe people or artists or labels that try to get you interested in them? Yeah, that's a fair assumption, yeah. Too many to really remember. Every city might have their own rap community that wants you to listen to them and put them on with you. I mean, if I don't have a reason to remember people, I don't remember them. Okay, how did things... We've heard from other witnesses that there was a huge melee inside of the Ritz. Yeah. Do you recall that? Yeah, there was an altercation. And do you know how that got started? From what I remember, it was somebody who wanted to get in the VIP section who was being disrespectful with security and who was, you know, I mean, just kind of being irate and seemed to be getting ornery. So, you know, it caught our attention. And from that point, I think something was done or said and, you know, a fight ensued. It got physical. How would you describe that fight, Mr. Harris? How would I describe it? Yes, as it progressed. Violent. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Like, you know, it consisted of maybe 5 or 6 people at first, and then it consisted of maybe 15, 20, and then it consisted of maybe 30 at one time. What did you do or your team do as everything escalated inside the Ritz? As everything escalated, I mean, we make sure all of us, first of all, you know, we had to get the situation to a point where, you know, everything was resolved and subdued. So after no one was fighting anymore, we was like, okay, now it's time to go. So when we start making our way toward the door, another fight ensued. And, you know, at this point, everybody's fighting. You don't know who is where, and you're basically looking around trying to find everybody who was with you so you can leave. Did you get grabbed at all, if you recall? Yeah, I got grabbed by security. That was the problem that I had. I was telling security, let me go. I'm straight. You need to go deal with this. So we had that conversation for a minute. And then when we handled that and we got into another door and left out the club. When you told the jury a minute ago, Mr. Harris, that you were trying to say, I'm straight, go deal with that. Yes. Can you describe what you mean by that? Well, every time a fight ensues in a club and you have an artist, you have the security that came with the artist. Then you have the security at the club. And the security at the club, for the most part, most times are trying to impress the artists. So they're trying to overly protect the artist instead of dealing with the situation at hand at the club. So I'm telling them, you don't need to worry about me. I'm cool. You need to go resolve this situation. Okay, did you finally leave then? Yeah, we left. Which van did you get into? The black van. Do you recall who got back into the black van, Mr. Harris? The same people who rode with us. Where were you seated in the black van when you left? In the back seat on the bench? And do you recall where everybody else was seated? Volant was right in front of me, if I recall correctly. Would that be a captain's chair? Yes. Would that have been on the driver's side or the passenger side? Driver's side. Okay, and who was driving? Bruce. And how about the passenger front seat? Who was in that seat? Ron. Ron Housley? Yes. And do you recall if Mr. Evans, Clay Evans, was in the vehicle? He was, but I don't remember where. Okay, and were there females in the vehicle as well? Yes. When is the first time you realized something unusual was going on as you left the club? Well, when we were pulling out of the club, I noticed headlights, because it's one line of traffic leaving the club and it's one line of traffic coming into the club. We were in the line of traffic leaving. I noticed headlights, trying to get around, go get into the lane of oncoming traffic, making efforts to pull up on the side of us. So I made Ron aware. And basically, me and Ron was having the same conversation that I just told you. If a fight break out, man, I'm cool. You need to go make sure everybody else is all right so we can leave. Don't just stand here with me and do nothing. So Ron and I were having that discussion, and I also noticed headlights, and I attempted to bring it to Ron's attention. Do you see what's going on around you? Are you looking? And, he said, yeah, I got it. And he kept talking. And before I knew it, shots rang out. Okay, did you see where the shots came from at all? I mean, I knew they came from the left side because that's the side I saw the car trying to pull up to. Okay, and as the shots rang out, what did you do? Took cover. Okay, do you know whether anybody in your vehicle returned fire at all? Yeah, they did. And after that initial shooting incident was over, what happened then? We pulled over to the side of the road, tried to assess the situation. Then I think Bruce pulled out again to get us on the highway, noticed that the tires were flat. And at that point, we're calling everybody's names out to see if everybody's all right. We called Phil's name out. Phil didn't respond. So at that point, everybody trying to get out of the car. We're picking Phil up, trying to get Phil out. And a car came back and opened fire again. When you had stopped on the expressway? Uh-huh. And Phil wasn't saying anything? Yeah. And you went to him? Uh-huh. What did he look like?
I never get tired of this. Making Angel soft, strong.
Lifeless. Is it at that point after that second series of shots rang out? Yeah, yes. Can you describe that for the jury, where those came from? You mean a vehicle, or I don't know. I didn't see. Honestly, I didn't see what vehicle, what shots came from, nothing like that. As I was getting Phil out of the car, I just know, shots rang out again. I believe it was again. I'm sure that it was again on the left side. Okay, what did you all do as the second series of shots rang out? I mean, at this point, we were still trying to maneuver to get Phil out, We didn't really, nobody really took full cover at that point because we were more concerned about him. And if you could describe to the jury, Mr. Harris, then what happened next at the scene? We finally made a way to get Phil out. Another van that was with us pulled up on us. We finally get Phil out of the black van into the other van the other passengers were in. Was that another van that was with your tour? Yes. Do you remember what color that was? It was lighter. It was light. I don't know if it was silver or if it was white. It was light. And what happened with you all in the white van then, or silver van? What happened? We get Phil in there and shots rang out again. Do you know if those shots hit anything? Yeah, they hit the white. The light colored van? The light colored van, yeah. Where did that van go then? When we started, we made our way to go, to go to the hospital, but then I believe the police or the ambulance or whatever pulled us over. Yeah, police pulled us over, and then we told them, the issue, and they called the ambulance. Were you hit at all? No. Were you injured at all by any glass or anything? No. I'm going to show you, if I can, a couple exhibits. States Exhibits 34K. Uh-huh. Do you recognize who that is? How did Falant's family find out about his death? I told them. And who did his family consist of? I told his cousins first. Well, no, I called his mom first. Then I told his cousin. Then when I got to Atlanta, I went to his dad's house. I told his daddy. I told his little girl. I told like all his family, everybody. I did. How old was his little girl? His daughter was 4 years old at the time. 5 years old at the time. And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead? I told her daddy's gone and he's in a better place and he won't be coming back. And I told her how much I loved her. And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Cross. First of all, let me ask you a question. Why would you tell his daughter something like that? That should be left up for her mother to deal with. Am I correct about that?
Well, yeah, I'm with you on that part. A lot of this shit I just can't believe one that he just freely the nigga done told many times. And he was like, shit, I didn't shoot, they shot that way. And he was the one, it was him that really, that's the time when the dude got shot on the highway, right?
Yeah.
On the East Coast. Yeah, I remember that.
That was in Cleveland, Ohio. Midwest, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those rounds were fired for me, in my opinion. So I apologized to her at first. And then I told her what happened to the best of my knowledge. And, I didn't get to really say much after that. There wasn't much else to say.
Musa Muhammad, salute, bro.
How did she and his daughter do after you told them the news? Well, surprisingly, his daughter was very strong. His mom, not so much. His mom was hysterical. She was hysterical, distraught. His pops too. His grandma, his aunts, his cousins, all of them. That's all, Judge. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Mr. Teager. Mr. Isley, do you have any questions for Mr. Harris? Yes, I do, Judge. All right. Good morning. How are you doing? Fine. How old are you, Mr. Harris? 28 years old. 28. You would have been 26 in 2006? Yes. When this happened? Now, you talk a little bit about the club arrangements and the setup. Did part of the arrangements include that your advanced people make arrangements for certain liquor for you and the people that travel with you? Well, yes, of course it does. They put whatever we request in our section and have it waiting for us when we get there. And would that be what is known as white liquor usually? It's what we ask for. I mean, me personally, I get everything. I get some white, some dark, some Heinekens. What is Ramy? R-A-M-Y. Remy? Remy. You mean as far as light or dark? Yes. It's dark. It's cognac. Cognac? Yes. Remy Martin, cognac, VSOP. Do you remember if that was something you were drinking that night? No, I don't think so. Okay. Do you remember that other patrons at the Club Ritz that night were complaining that there was no liquor left for them? No. And in your discussion about making it rain, do you recall if anybody on the stage, not necessarily with your group, but with Jock's group that was performing, was anybody throwing rain from his stage? Throwing money, excuse me. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't have a recollection. I can't actually describe who was throwing money. I just know I didn't throw no money. All right. I can't say that they didn't, but I don't recall it. I didn't see it. Well, you did mention that an altercation broke out between just a small group at first. Do you know why that broke out? Like, as I said before, the way I remember it, it was someone trying to get in the VIP section whose security was trying to keep out of the VIP section. That person was unhappy about that and became disrespectful and very ornery, and the fight ensued from there. Do you remember that as the fight ensued and became larger and larger group fighting, that it became more of a fight by the patrons against your group? I don't know. I mean, all of them are patrons.
Facts,
Even the guy
Musa,
who was at
facts.
the VIP, he was a patron. So it was a fight against us and the patrons from the get-go. From the beginning? Yeah, he was a patron. Okay, and evidently at some point, or let me ask you, at some point in the altercation while you were in the VIP area, did you climb over the railing with one of your people, like Mr. Evans, Clay Evans, to try and help calm people down? It's possible. And do you recall when you started to make your way out, evidently, you went to the rear? Do you recall how you got out of that club? Yeah, there was an empty room next door. You went around. And did you go all the way back out to the front where you came in? Yeah, we went past the bar. There's an empty room, through the empty room to the front. All the way to the front? Yeah. Some people evidently got out the side door, but not you. Well, maybe that side door led to the empty room. Okay, I mean out of the building by way of the side door? No, as I recall, I think the Ritz is in the middle of a plaza, shopping plaza. Is it not? Yes, it is. We were out there for a view earlier. There is no side door that lets you directly out onto the street. So you have to go through a side door to another place and walk out of a front door. There's no way you can go out the side door straight onto the street. Okay, all right, as I recall. And then as you're leaving in the van, as you got outside, out front, how close were your vans to where you exited? Not far, 5-10 feet, right there. And did you all just kind of dive into those vans? No, we walked in, we got in, made sure everybody who rode with us got in our van, made sure everybody who rode with the other van got in that van. You weren't in a great hurry to get out of there? A great hurry? Yeah, like running. No, not enough of a hurry to leave nobody. Did you see anybody? Actually, the police was pulling out guns and mace and, Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Yeah. If you observed any police with any guns drawn or, yeah, mace? Yeah, guns, stun guns, mace, and, all that. So how close by were those security guards? Security guards or police? Police, excuse me, deputies. In my plain view, so they had to be 20 feet away from me. Okay, any of those police yelling at anybody? Of course. What were they yelling? I don't know. I mean, whatever police yell out to get order, I don't know. I don't know what they were yelling. You didn't? I noticed the guns drawn. Okay, all right. And, I noticed them, become upset more than I remember what they were yelling. Okay, and when you got into the vans and then you exited, you indicated you came out onto the main street there, and you were evidently all the way in the back? Sure. And that's where the ladies were, all the way in the back? Were the ladies all the way in the back of the van? No comment. Okay, and then as you traveled on the street, you noticed a vehicle coming up behind because of the headlights? Yeah. And you sensed that something might be going to happen? Yep. What would make you sense that? Well, we were all filed up in a single file line, one car behind the other. There was only one more lane of traffic, which was oncoming traffic. If I look in the back window and I see some headlights fall behind us going in this lane of oncoming traffic, trying to speed up, not being able to, having to get back in the line, doing that. Oh, I see. That caught my attention. It cautioned me. And when did you see that vehicle ever pull up even with the van? I cannot say that this is the same vehicle that pulled up on the side of us. I can only assume. I can't say that the same vehicle that was in.
Yo, Cross, that's a little bit too much talking right there, don't you think so? Cross, you there? Yo. That's a lot of damn talking. And here we go right here. The paperwork.
I'm here.
That's a lot of damn talking for a person to act like he ain't do nothing, right?
Well, yeah, he had a lot to say. I mean, he said, I'm tripping off. I think the reason why he didn't want to incriminate himself when they kept asking him about the women. They asked him about the girls that was in there. He kept saying, no comment, no comment.
Yeah.
He didn't want to talk about that, whoever them females was in the back.
Because she probably didn't want Tiny to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now check this out right here, bro. You'll like this. Even on one fucking Wack 100. There we go.
To all of my supporters and anyone watching this video right now, please join the getting. Let's get pertaining to the case where they detail the actual guns that he was actually caught with, man. And Wack 100 says there is no way that this man is going to say that he did not cooperate with authorities. It gets interesting. I'm going to let y'all get to it. Shout out my guy, Get 1 Minute Hip Hop. Shout out Wack 100 and 100 ENT. This is Getty Radio. Let's go.
Oh, this is nasty work. United States of America versus Clifford Harris. Case number, judge stamped. Oh, y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I know.
Knowingly possesses, knowingly possesses firearms, machine guns, and silencers not registered to him in the National Firearm Registration and Transfer Record, and did knowingly possess and affecting interstate commerce firearms, and having been convicted of a felony that is a crime punishable by a term exceeding 1 year. Yo, listen, this gave all this counts. The judge, this is downward. This is, this nigga got out. This nasty work. Why they send me this? They know better be sending me some like this. The affidavit and this here. This TI paperwork right here.
Oh.
It's the work. They just tells you everything they arrested this for. 5.56 caliber pistol in the same closet in the same bedroom. The firearms were in the closet and somewhere inside the closet and inside the safe. So when they went back to the house, they found motion. It's nasty work. Yep. I'm gonna wake everybody up this morning on Instagram with this.
Blood going viral.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna be like, now who sent me this? 12 months a day.
How they go to your house and they find more guns and firearms, and you able to get
Well,
out of that?
because he told him he had the guns there. And I just feel like this, man. You become that big, you're supposed to have, man, hidden doors, something hidden. You went out. Why would you, knowing you got all them goddamn firearms at your house, bro? When you got security, you got other niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the day, that's what it, remember back in the day, that's what it was. Other niggas took the downfall for your stick man. You know what I'm saying? For your stick man, they took the downfall.
Yep. And this guy right here, he didn't give him a chance to take the downfall. He told her this.
He just went full-fledged. They ain't need to talk to nobody but the tipster.
The tipster. TIP, the ratster. This guy been telling for years, bro.
Instead of the chubster, it's the tipster. Word up. The
Word
tipster.
up.
Come on, y'all.
Yo, don't he got an album called Paperwork? Prince 500K said.
Yeah, I think he do got it. Yeah, he do got one. Paper Trail. Ain't it paperwork or paper trail? He said paperwork. That's a good one. I think it's Paper Trail, but that is another one. He called it Paper Trail. I wonder what that meant in real life. He created a paper trail everywhere he go, huh?
Yep. I hope y'all don't forget about the Molly and guns he got called in LA.
Yeah, you can't find that if you go to the news channel. If you can see if you can find news, T.I. busted in LA. They might have a news article.
Hey, stay mad at me. This is nasty work.
Hey, well, I'm just saying, bro. A silencer is 5 years off the top. Multiple silencers, bro. Come on, bro. A year for all the weapons and everything. Then you got like about 10 silencers. You get only a year. That's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna make him talk.
You got him to talk last time.
I'm gonna make him talk.
Bro, think about the viralness on that though. Wack 100 disses T.I. Oh, it's going up. And let the diss be hard too.
And Wack got bars.
Don't let him shoot a video.
Hey, Wack could really do like a couple 16s though.
Look, Dre's got them all wrote down in the Wactionary already.
I was taught to read, so I'm reading. What's that name? I'll be tagging it.
Ain't it Trouble Man?
Yeah, Trouble Man.
Trouble Man 31.
And you gonna tag the man? Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna talk.
Okay, let me put 12 months and 1 day, huh? Selective politics, possession of machine guns and silencers by felon. Y'all gonna stay mad at me. I was taught to read, so I'm reading. at Trouble Man featuring Act Gunner coming soon. There we go. I guess we can expect next single to be it's gone, bro. This is nasty
It's
work.
not like James Bond. It's not like choo choo. It's like you hitting a hammer on the concrete.
Poetic Flacco about to grab it, tag him in it. He's about to be on no jumper. Shade room gonna take a couple seconds to grab it. Hey, look. It's only five. It's only 5:30 for us. By 7 o'clock when we getting into the morning show, this gonna be a blaze. Ping, 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 ping.
On CBS2 and CBS2.com. He's in the #1 movie in the country, but this morning rapper T.I. posted bail on drug charges after he and his wife are busted in West Hollywood. CBS2's Soraya Fidel is live in West Hollywood with more on the Grammy winner's latest run-in with the law, and it's not his first time. Well, that's right, Lisa, and a deputy here tells me T.I. and his wife posted $10,000 bail. They were booked and arrested on drug charges, brought here to the West Hollywood division right behind us. You may remember that T.I., the rapper, also the actor, is a Grammy winner. He is a father of 5 children. He has a new album coming out, newly married as well, and has a key role in the current box office hit Takers. His music is also featured in that movie. Now, this is not his first brush with the law, as you mentioned, Lisa. T.I. was released from a federal prison in Arkansas last year. He served several months for illegal firearms possession and possessing a gun as a convicted felon. He reportedly is on probation from that prison term. He and his wife, 36-year-old Tamika Cottle, were arrested last night during a traffic stop for possession of a controlled substance. They were arrested on Sunset Boulevard last night. An officer reportedly smelled marijuana-like odor coming out from their car. T.I.'s wife is a singer with the group Escape. Back here live this morning, the narcotics investigation continues. Still many questions surrounding this. In the meantime, rapper T.I. was on what some say on the up and up on a positive note with his career moving right along. So this could be a slight setback with this latest arrest. We're live here in West Hollywood. Soraya Fidel, CBS 2 News.
Yeah. That's crazy. Y'all hit that like button coming in here. Hit that like button.
Yo, bro, what happened to that right there? What happened to that case? And
Right.
he was on papers, federal papers still.
Yeah, he was still on federal. Yeah, he was supposed his probation was supposed to, once he got pleaded. Well, but you know what? Like you say, he never really pleaded guilty. So technically, he didn't violate his federal probation because he never got charged, or it went, whatever it did, went away.
It had to go away. It had to go away because he did something. He had to tell Sarah for to go away.
Right.
Drug cases don't go away that easy, bro. I know. I had them. I went to jail for mine.
Facts.
Multiple times. So it's just showing and proving that this guy is duking the system, man. He's duking the system. He got one foot in the game, one foot out the game.
That's crazy.
He telling on niggas in one aspect, and they act like he's a gangster in the other aspect. You can't be both.
Right.
Can't be both, man. And it's horrible that people not seeing this and understand this guy is a hypocrite, a piece of shit. They should know this already, bro. Well, what's this one here? Let me see.
Yeah, that's all right.
There you go. Look at this one.
First thing first, thank you for love and your support. I highly appreciate strongly because my state was given. When I clicked on the link, it just kept breaking. You know what I'm saying? Associates, whatever you want to call it. And I'm a student first. I tell y'all all the time, I'm a student first. I always willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? If you've been watching Mag, you can learn a lot from Mag. You know what I mean? He doesn't ask for subs. He don't give a fuck about subs, subscribers. You know what I'm saying? He out there giving us gems and free game, man. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot watching his videos, and I still learn a lot watching his videos. You know what I'm saying? So when you see some of my videos and you be like, yo, Mag put it out there. Yep, you're right. Mag did put it out there, and I learned from him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning from him. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. And we all YouTube truthers need to stick together. Making videos about each other is funny as fuck. You know, it's not ain't the way. And it's funny because I was sitting back
Real shit. You know what I mean? I was sitting back and I'm like, there's more videos about us YouTube truthers than it is about a Kill the MC band Tupac. Than it is about the fucking Weeknd. Than it is about Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so funny how there's so many videos about us than it, you know what I mean? Than it is. If you just combine me and Conscious X right now, we're literally probably neck to neck with videos made about us, right? It's so many videos about us. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you can't even get these videos about, like I said, Kill the MC, shit that we know for sure. You know what I'm saying? And we're not like that. Or even if people, the ones that don't want to talk about masks, they want to talk about freedom, they want to talk about what's going on with the vaccines, the coronavirus. YouTube don't let us talk about that. Y'all seen what happened when I posted a video, took it down, posted it on my IG, and then they removed it off my IG. They removed one of the coronavirus videos off my IG. You get what I'm saying? YouTube don't let us talk about shit like that, period. But my point that I'm trying to make is if you out there searching for the truth, right, are you really trying to do the best you can to put the truth out there? Why do you waste your time so much, right? I'm going to explain to y'all in detail how me, you, and other people, how we are infected by Hollywood. So with that being said, much love and support to everybody. Let's get right to business. So anyways, y'all already been hearing about this shit, man. T.I. and Tiny, you know what I mean? For trafficking, sex trafficking. Now, shout out to y'all. Much love and respect. Don't take this the wrong way, but I think some of y'all got to step y'all game up because this is how I feel. Y'all can't walk around because it's starting to get to the point where y'all can't even notice a man from a woman. This Tiny is a straight up man. You get what I'm talking about? This is a straight nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't know who the fuck Tiny was and I walked up to the motherfucker, I would have said right away, this is a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? But us men, we starting to detect it better than a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women that walk around be like, yo, Tiny going through this, Tiny going through that. I'm like, yo, this is a fucking man. Oh, no, she's not. How is she not a man? Explain to me, how is she a woman? You know what I'm talking about? That's not an opinion, man. I feel like people got to stop getting confused with this. You're voicing your opinions as facts, and how do you know? Well, how do you know that's prove to me that this is a motherfucking woman? Prove to me that this is a woman. You know what I'm saying? If you can prove it to me, then I can prove it to you that this is a man. This is a motherfucking man. Okay, and Mag exposed her, you know what I'm saying, as being a man already, you know what I'm saying. I'll be dropping a video about that, you know what I'm saying. But as you can see, T.I. and Tiny are facing sex trafficking, you know what I'm saying. Now, when you see this, y'all, don't this remind you of R. Kelly, Deja Vu again? You know what I'm saying? And they do this on purpose because what happens is they like to fuck the black community up to its core. You know what I'm saying? So they use people like T.I. that walks around and claims to be a black activist, people that are for the black community. This is what they do. They take the fake leaders, because you got to understand, this is not a leader to me. But for a lot of these non-woke people, or a lot of these people who are woke that just genuinely like T.I. and think that he's for the community, for the people, y'all got to wake up, man. And I'm just telling y'all again, you want to talk about opinion, you want to talk about facts, right? Again, this is facts, right? You can't walk around and brag about killing people, done the things that you do, you know what I'm saying, with your music and off from your music, and then walk around and say you're a black activist. That's where in fucking history of human mankind can you do that much damage and then expect people to love you and appreciate you? You have killed hundreds of people for the role you have been playing in Hollywood. It's your regular self as T.I. So any black activist that get other black people killed is not a black activist, period. You know what I'm saying? Period. And we're not like that. But this is what they do. This is what they do. They're going to make this case really fucking big. And they're going to drag T.I. down. You're going to start seeing celebrities dragging T.I. down. They saying that these are minors. He's drugging.
Nigga drugging minors, bro.
Yeah.
He's still out here. He's still out here, yo.
Yeah. Well, he's an important part to them, though. You know what I'm saying? He keeps the bullshit going.
One of mine is one of the young girls they forced to get hot.
Yeah, I just saw that too early.
Bring them out, bring them.
She from Northern VA.
Cocaine is something. Bitch, your mama on cocaine. Why you wait this long to say something? Don't worry about I ain't answering none of y'all motherfucking questions. Y'all already said I lied. Fuck y'all bitches. And all y'all T.I. fans. And I'll be in the A this weekend. Yeah. I'll be in the A this weekend. I'll definitely be in the A this weekend. I wish a T.I. fan would. I wish a T.I. fan would. To be exact, I'll be in the A.
Girl, people is calling you Bobby.
Bobby?
They talking about Ed Mello.
I'll be in the A tomorrow morning at Mello. How we do that? This is not Mello. Younger Dubai.
He was just up. He gonna probably have to see it.
Yeah. Long live V-Roy. Y'all know what time it is. Somebody said, did you eat Tiny or she ate you? I'm not eating that pig. That pig ate me. Miss Piggy ate. Eat it up. Catch a charge. He don't even be at the trap museum. That bitch too busy trapping bitches. He's too busy trapping bitches like me. He don't even be at the museum his goddamn self. But I'll be in the A tomorrow.
Here go another victim right here. We about to put it out,
Crazy.
man.
She called her a pig. She called her a pig.
That's your report, bro.
Yeah, that's funny.
She would then sit on her and
Here we go right here.
his friends or ex. Other battle was that if you didn't sleep with his friends or X, Y, and Z, then he would get upset. He would get enraged. Another thing that particular victim said, which led me to your story, is that she would then sit. She would then sit on her, and don't mention any names, you know. She would then sit on the phone at night and scroll through Instagram and look at cute girls and message them. And so Instagram was a tool being used to recruit more women. So that leads me to your story.
Right. Said, like I said, I was home one night and look, it's actually 5:48 a.m. I was in bed, obviously, and I see the hit up. Me just being a normal person, like, oh shit, that's T.I. I'm assuming manager or somebody, like, you know, right, of course, good morning. That's when he says
your phone's breaking up. Your phone's breaking up. Hold on. Your phone broke up. Your phone broke. Hello.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Don't. Your phone's breaking up, and don't say any names. Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, Brianna. Frankie, can y'all hear this? Tell me if you can hear in the comments. So, let me hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So, right. So that's when he hit me up, and I wasn't sure if it was him for sure. So I wrote back, good morning. And the first thing he said is, can we do you have a contact? Yes. I gave him the contact. When he called, originally I didn't pick up the first call. He then wrote me back and was like, oh, just try calling you. So I called back. I'm getting a little, because like the stories are like really crazy. So I called back. Him and Tiny were both there.
No names.
Okay. So I spoke with him. He's like, oh, are you interested on being flown out? Like, if it was presented to you, would you be interested in, you know, being in the graces of myself and such? And I'm like, sure. Sure. Like, of course, in the midst of me not thinking, I'm just like, sure. Like this.
That's one of the tactics, number one, they use. Our people in our community are using the same fame that we got them to diminish our people, and that's horrible. Like, so asking you, so you're a girl, you don't have, you're a woman, you try to thrive and make money, X, Y, and Z. So kind of just, like, so that was that presenting itself was something that was extremely tempting to, to a girl who may be, aspiring to be someone, aspiring to have
Right.
Okay, so finishing.
So now I'm like I said, I have a new baby and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, can I get back to you on this offer? So he's like, sure, you can get back to me, whatever. So now, of course, I speak to my fiance. I'm like, hey, what do you think I should do? Should I, meet up with these people? I see what they have to offer, whatever. And he's like, if you do go, I'm sure they're probably gonna have you sign something, whatever. And it's crazy because, like, as I'm seeing these stories, I'm seeing that this is exactly what they have these people do, like sign that you cannot speak about what's going on. So, like I said, I considered it because of who they are, and then I like thought back on it, like, because I myself am a rape victim from 2014. I had just questions of like, okay, so why do you want to fly me out? Like, why do you want to meet with me? Like, he's like, oh, we have a venture for you. We can speak more in person about it, whatever. But it just didn't sit well with me until why these people wanted. Like, I have 2,000 followers at that time, probably less than that. So I'm like, what about me? Like, where did you know what I mean? Like, I had so many questions in my mind about what did they really want. And then, I brought it to my family's attention. I went to my mom. I'm like, Ma, look, such and such wants me to go. And, everybody around me is like, go. I would have did it, And like I said, I have my own family. And I'm like, well, these people are these people. And after I go and come back, like, they're still going to have, their families and stuff. And what am I like? I don't really see what's the main reason. Like, yeah, I do sing, and every girl, like you said, has dreams to be a model and do this and do that. But after I had the phone call with the two individuals, I just didn't understand, like, what did they want from me specifically? Because there was no actual. It was more so, when you get here, we'll speak about it. About a venture, as you've seen. And I'm like, okay, what kind of venture? Like, what is this exactly that you guys, have in mind? And like, I'm shaking right now because I'm just so glad that I didn't go through with it, because it's so many females as.
Yeah, bro, they trying to line her up, wasn't they?
Yeah, trying to line her up. She kept saying, what do you have? What do you got with me? Like she said, she had less than 2,000 followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was trying to set her. They was trying to. Well, did they end up smashing her? Did she ever go?
She never went.
Oh, she was smart.
She was smart, but other people went. And you see what happened to them?
Yeah, facts.
And you know what says crazy? That they beat this case. They beat all these cases, bro. They shouldn't beat all these cases, man, because
But that talks about how we be talking about, like they over there on my show, is how these people do these things and have these charges against these innocent babies, but then or just these young ladies will take advantage of them, knowing that they've been seasoning. And like I said, the fact that girl Tiny a pink toe, and then she can't keep up with him, and there's a lot of sisters trying to get at her, and she's down for the cause, and he liked that. That's why he stuck with her, because he liked that. Because remember, when they supposed to be getting a divorce at one time?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. They was beefing for a while, and they claimed they wasn't even living together at one point in time.
For a while. Remember, she was messing with Floyd Mayweather.
Well, I remember she was also, I don't know if you can remember, it was hinted that she was messing with her trainer. Remember that one nigga that time? She had a trainer. I don't know if you can Google that, but she had a trainer And supposedly she had started getting into fitness and Tip didn't like that. I remember that time.
Oh, she started getting fitness and Tip didn't like it?
Yeah, if you look up, if you Google Tiny and her trainer, her fitness trainer, it was a dark-skinned nigga from the A with dreads. I remember that nigga.
Yo, look on Big U. Big U speaking on it too, on the sex scandal. I'm about to hold on.
All right, what were you saying?
No, and I was saying that the reason why I'm doing my podcast called Checking In is because I don't want to gun the people down for wanting to say something or having a story. I don't want to go sensationalize what they do in the Quavo. You know what I mean? Like, who can't see that Quavo didn't hurt this girl? Who can't see that Quavo was trying to get his property back? You know what I mean? So, but where does a man stand in this world? Does a man stand in the fact that, look, basically it's a robbery. She taking this thing. Now, if he called the police, he's a bitch nigga. He called the police on a woman. He whooped, he whoop, whoop. He could have had. But if you get your stuff back and leave it alone at that, and you move on out the elevator with getting your property back, you're still vilified.
Yeah.
So that's how you help hip hop. But you can't champion that. Because if you champion that, then people that's in the power, as a woman, he still should have never touched her. He could have handled it a different way. Yeah, what? Letting her take his property? And, like, I mean, and we talk about this woman thing, man. We live in a woman's world, just to keep it 100. We live in a woman's world right now, bro. I mean, look at certain situations with other people. You can't even take a woman, you can't buy a woman a drink no more.
Nope.
Because that could turn into something else. If you smoke with a woman and get high with a woman and go have sex with her, that could turn to something else. If you invite a woman to a threesome, which that could turn into something else.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go get a hotel, that could turn into something else.
Damn.
And then don't let no female fly out of town with you, my nigga, and you pay for the plane ticket.
With that being
that
said,
could turn into something else.
Yeah. Damn.
Where are we, man? And it's just hip hop. Like I was looking at the governor, and he was saying, man, the governor of New York, man, we in the council world. And I hate to feel like this, but I can't let no woman work for me that ain't my family no more. I don't even want you around me.
Yeah, the truth.
You can't. And what else? What attitude can we take?
Right.
Oh, that's sexist and racist. But guess what? You won't be suing me.
Right. Yep.
You won't be saying, if I say you have a nice dress on, you look good today. Oh my God. He just approached me.
Mm-hmm. He assaulted me. Oh.
Come on, man.
Now you know T.I. I'm sure you're good friends with T.I., right? What do you think about what he's going through right now in the media with that certain situation similar to that?
Hey man, listen, man. I don't want to get accused of nothing.
Why don't you own commercial real estate? Yes, you. Why don't you own?
I hear you. Word up. Can't say shit out here.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, you can't even take. Let me just say this to you.
Mm-hmm.
We in an era now where you can't even meet a woman in a bar.
I found what you told me about True Cross. Here we go, right here. I just found it.
Shout out to the great people at celebrityinsider.org. Dylan Fisher posted the following article on June 16 to 2017 titled Tamika
right there.
and her trainer, Corey Phillips, are flirting and T.I. is furious about it. Now I'm going to read the article to you guys, but let me tell you what your man Corey had to say under this video on Instagram. He said, tell your ex I'm the new Nika because he ain't know what to do with you. Hashtag team lovely bodies. Hashtag we do it for love. Hashtag guarantee results. Hashtag results city. Hashtag 9 more pounds to go. Hashtag summertime shit. So here's the thing. Who's he talking about? Tell your ex I'm the new ninja.
The new ninja.
Because he ain't know what to do with you. Is he talking about T.I. and Tiny? So let me go back to this article that Celebrity Insider posted. So they posted that picture of him, rather that video of him. Here's what they wrote in the article. Corey Phillips is giving Tamika Tanikato all the attention she wants, and T.I. is fuming about the situation. It appears that Tiny is doing more than working out a sweat with her trainer, Phillips. The latest rumor claims they are bonding and even flirting, and she loves every moment of it. In an attempt to get her birthday body in top shape, Tiny has been doing a lot of cardio and kickboxing with her trainer. A source close to the petite singer said Phillips is putting extra hours to make sure his favorite client has the most dangerous curves in Atlanta. Phillips even came up with a unique workout plan for Tiny. The insider said, quote, "This is about tightening up. She wants a snatched waist and more definition. She likes Corey because he is all about her keeping her curves. She is working out for an hour every day and sticking to a meal plan. The plan is not too restrictive. She is supposed to be able to stick to it long term. So it is all about balance and moderation." The person went on to say that Tiny looks forward to working out a sweat under the sun with her steamy trainer. The pal revealed, quote, "Tiny is so happy she hired a hot trainer. He motivates her. She is crushing on him. So it makes her workouts way more fun. It is not just about his looks either. She thinks he is super fine, but he is also very spiritual." The same person went on to say that after T.I., quote, messed around with Bernice Burgos, Tiny wants to get in a little trouble too and send her husband a clear message. Two can play that game. The spy shared, quote, "Tiny loves having the shoe on the other foot. Now he knows how she felt when he was with Bernice. Tiny and all her friends think this man is hot as hell, and T.I. knows it," end quote. This new development has T.I. angry and frustrated. A friend of the rapper told a well-known publication, quote, "It is driving him crazy with jealousy. He has been sending Tiny messages questioning her about this guy. He's having a meltdown. It is not a big shock that he is upset, though. He has a very jealous streak when it comes to Tiny," end quote. Phillips caused a stir on social media by shading a man that many believe is T.I. He wrote, quote, "Tell your ex I am the new ninja because he ain't know what to do with you." What is going on? Do you think Tiny is flirting with her trainer? Thank you very much to CelebrityInsider.org. Do I think she's flirting with her trainer? I'm gonna have to say no. I don't think she's doing that. You know, I think that these stories are really ridiculous. It's getting to a point now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you see how they try to play it off. I don't think so, man. Shit, that nigga was smashed. Anytime a nigga get on there and say, "I'm the new nigga," you won't basically saying you won't hitting it right.
Yeah. He said T ain't putting it down. That's why T got to bring so many people into the bedroom. He ain't just bring a woman to the bedroom because you also heard that allegation was a man too.
Yeah.
Well, some shit. So
yeah.
They got a little freaky going on, but you know, I'm about to end it so you can go do your, you got to do your show, man. Yo, everybody go to Cross, aka the Plug chat platform, you know what I'm saying, this channel, man. He's about to go live. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come to this show some love. But everybody make sure you check him out. Yo, I just want to put this T.I. character out there and not just say it was Wack 100 and this and that. Because Wack 100, he had the paperwork. But you know.
But yeah, you know what? It's messed up because nowadays paperwork don't mean shit. It's fucked up because we lived off of the, you know what I'm saying, the paperwork thing. But for some reason, paperwork is like shit. Why you showing me that? I don't give a damn.
Fact. But yo, I'm about to take out my boy Chris John, BT Prince of New Jersey, Btbtv.
Salute, Chris John. Salute.
Check out his channel, man, too.
What up, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy Jaded Kiss, you know what I mean? Right now with Chris John. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey, all my niggas out there. Let's get right into it. Yeah.
Btbtv. Chris John, man. Yo, boy, let's get him, man. Yeah. Yeah, never off plan. Used to get busy with them guns in my hand. 4 or 5 or a black 9 with a grand in my pocket and beef cool as a fan. Btbtv, we are not playing. Y'all just talk, we back it up and down. Sideways, F what y'all saying. We Kyrie and Kanye. This a boss talk, so you clowns should just fly away. Yeah. Hop on the bridge, throw your frame off the highway. This not a game, this is business, this my way. Real talk, your opinion is nothing to us. We gon' stay on chill, long as y'all don't violate. But it's not fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you could be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. But we the best, I swear. We the best, I stay up in the mix. A project politics, my mood kinda sick. Name well known from the hood to the sticks. 100 on the highway, flying so fast, burn the gears when I shift. Some people kick dirt on your name, what shoes you gave them. Broke your back for them and they got the nerve to play you. Kick rap's door off, pushed and shoved my way through. Bum rush the kitchen, put my floor up on the menu. The jealousy be hitting up in jokes. That's why I stay serious like David Banner turned in the Hulk in pure form like the Pope. Haters get infrared beams with the scope, so run and get ghosts. We fight good, boxed in like Floyd on the ropes. I'm the great black hope. Man, we the team and they know it coast to coast and it just ain't fair. We could be cool or your worst nightmare. We the best, I swear. And you can be my friend or enemy, I don't care. And you better beware. Cause we coming for the whole pie and we don't share. No, it just ain't fair. We the best. If you with us, put your lighters in the air. No, it just ain't fair. Btbtv. Just ain't fair, man. Yeah.
All right, yo. I'm out of here. It's the King of New Jersey, Btbtv. We bully the bully. Y'all already know what it is. I like to say salute to my panel, salute to all my chat. And yo, peace to the 5% nation of guys and earth. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, all the true Muslim brothers and sisters. And we ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. Btbtv that started his own game. Like, nigga, what? I'm out.